If you're a vegan heading to Disneyland Paris, you may be worried about what quick service meals you're going to be able to eat. And the great news is there are lots of amazing dishes on offer. However, there are also some that are a bit of a letdown and aren't worth your money. So today I am going to let you know the 9 best quick service vegan options in Disneyland Paris and the 3 that I would recommend you skip over. My name is Sophie from Most Magical Guides, and I make videos packed full of tips and advice to help you visit the Disney parks like a pro, help you to maximise the magic by mastering the planning. I also do vlogs of my own adult and solo trips to Disney, and I have lots of dining reviews of the vegan options in Disneyland Paris and Disney World. Also head over to my website where I have a full list of every single vegan option you can currently enjoy in Disneyland Paris. So let's dive into the best quick service options for vegans in Disneyland Paris. Starting at number 9 is Last Chance Cafe. Here you can get the iconic vegan chili. This has become a staple at Disneyland Paris for everyone that visits, not just vegans. It is super delicious, packed full of flavour. It has lots of spices, but it's not spicy. And it is incredible. You must get this. If you see chili on the menu anywhere, this is the chili you're going to be getting, which is wonderful news. The portion here is a little bit on the smaller side. It's not really a meal, it's more like a snack, but you can also order some fries if you do want to turn it more into a meal. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is really, really good chili. Amazing flavour. Like proper chili, not spicy, but packed full of little kidney beans and stuff like this. Love this. At number 8, we are heading to Stark Factory in Avengers Campus. Here you can get a really tasty pasta Neapolitan. Now this is just pasta in tomato sauce, which sounds so basic, but the sauce is so rich and delicious, and it's a real standout dish. When I first heard about this, I was not excited, but now it's something that I enjoy getting because it is so flavourful. Stark Factory also has a vegan salad that has smoked tofu, so if you're looking for a lighter option or you're visiting in the summer, this is a really great option as well. The portion is also really generous, so this is a really hearty dish, and I love getting this, particularly in the winter months when you're looking for some warm and comforting food. This pasta Neapolitan dish is the one. It's really, really good. Like, it sounds basic, but the tomato sauce is really, really rich. The fact that in the winter, if you want something warming, you've got pasta, in the summer you've got a nice salad, is great. Plus, pretty cool decor. But you can't really go wrong with pasta and tomato sauce, so bon appetit, as they say. At number 7 is Casa De Coco in Frontierland. This cocoa-themed quick service restaurant has an incredible interior. It's absolutely stunning, and the burritos here are fantastic. There is a vegan burrito, which is so yummy. It has all of those Mexican flavors you would enjoy. Again, it's packed full of spices, but it's not spicy, so it's going to be suitable for absolutely everyone. And it is a surprisingly hefty dish. So if you come here, be prepared to be full, because this is going to leave you satisfied. I also very much enjoy that the wrapper does let you know that this is vegan, so there's very little chance of there being a mix-up, which is something I really appreciate. It is so good. You've got rice, you've got guacamole, you've got a bit of everything in here. It is so good. At number 6, we're heading back to Avengers Campus, and this time we're going to Super Diner. The decor here is unbelievably cute. It is so Americana, and this is kind of tucked at the back of Avengers Campus, so it's often quite quiet. And the star of the show here is the vegan shawarma. It's absolutely delicious. You get a pita bread that is packed full of hummus and veggies. You also get some faux meat, and it is unbelievable. Again, the flavours work so well together. Really, really tasty, which is something I enjoy. The fact that Disneyland Paris has options that are interesting and not just basic theme park food, I think is wonderful, and this fits that category very, very well. It's really, really good. The flatbread itself is like crisp, where it's been grilled. Tons and tons of like vegan meat. The pepper, really nice, not spicy. make it really flavourful. You've got some veggies in here. Like, this is a really, really good option. And to fill the meal out, also got the vegan cookie, which is a good dessert. At number 5 is Hollywood Gardens Restaurant in World Premiere. Now, if you are looking for a great burger, then this is where to come. Here you have the Holly Red Burger. It sounds really interesting because it has things like beetroot ketchup, chimichurri sauce, things that seem a bit peculiar. But what's really nice is it makes this burger unique, but the flavours are not so strong that if you aren't keen on these sorts of dishes, you would go, oh no, this is not for me. This is just a really great burger that has a slightly elevated taste. So I think it's going to be suitable for everyone. I also love the setting of this restaurant. It's so beautiful with all of the lights, and there are even some seats upstairs. So if it is super busy, go check up there as well. So Beyond Burgers are always delicious. Super good. Have like a real meaty taste. If you are looking for like an alternative to meat, this is really good. The Nourish cheese, you can tell it's vegan cheese because it hasn't melted, which is sometimes a good thing because you're like, at least I know it's the vegan cheese. Something I like is it comes with rocket or arugula. If you are from the US, I love rocket, so it's really nice to add that in for a little bit of a peppery taste. The chimichurri has great flavour, and it's not the lighting. The bun itself is red. Coming in at number 4 is Nordic Crown's Tavern. This is a brand new quick service restaurant in World of Frozen, and it is a wonderful addition to Disneyland Paris. Here you can get vegan meatballs with crushed potatoes or quinoa, plus some vegetables, and it comes in a delicious mushroom sauce. Again, I love that this is not typical theme park fare. It is so wonderful to fit the Nordic theme of Frozen itself, and I like that you can have either the potato or quinoa, so when you come here you can mix it up, and it's wonderful that vegans have the same options as everyone else. It's just your protein will be different. The one downside I would say is that a dessert is included with this meal. However, for vegans, we just have an ice cream out of the freezer. We don't have a set dessert, but the vegan almond magnum is really tasty, so I was not that sad. I'm very looking forward to this. I'm going to try the potatoes first with a bit of sauce. The sauce is really delicious. It's quite creamy, and it's got some herbs in it, which is delicious. The crushed potatoes are lovely because it's like mashed potato, but there's still a bit of like bits of potato in where they're more crushed. So that's very good. Next, let's try the vegan balls. So we've kind of got our own version of meatballs. So I'll pick one up. I've opened it up so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like. So this is the inside. It does look very meaty. I'm assuming it's Beyond Meat because they are the official partner with Disneyland Paris. So let's try. They're so good. They are so unbelievably tasty. They are really meaty, so they are like a fabulous meat substitute because they really do give you the same texture, the same flavour. But I am loving this meal, and what's really nice is next time I come I'll try it with the quinoa. So it's lovely that actually you really have 2 vegan options here. Number 3 on the list is restaurant Hakuna Matata. This Lion King themed quick service restaurant has an amazing chaka laka, which is a vegetable stew that contains beans. It's tomato based, and it is absolutely delicious. It is served with rice, and if you are looking for something warming and hearty, this is the one. Like everything else, it is packed full of flavour but not spicy, so it's going to be suitable for everyone. I think this is something Disneyland Paris do really well. They want to make sure that you're having dishes that are interesting, but they're going to be suitable for a lot of people, and this ticks all of the boxes. This is something I enjoy so much. It's definitely my top 3. It's made the ranking, and you should definitely check out here if you're looking for something that's unique but also really delicious and filling. Oh my gosh, this is an incredible option. It's got loads of warming spices, not spicy, and also a slight sweetness to it. You get white rice and then a stew that's packed with different types of beans and vegetables. This is a really, really great vegan option. Restaurant Hakuna Matata tends to serve more African flavoured cuisines, which I really like, because sometimes when you're in a theme park, it's typical theme park fare like burgers and pizzas. So when you can have something unique, I absolutely love that. My number 2 choice is Toad Hall Restaurant. This Fantasyland quick service dining location is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It looks like an old English pub, and you have loads and loads of decor to do with Mr. Toad in there, which is wonderful. But the standout dish are the vegan nuggets. These are unreal. They taste so good, and I've had friends that aren't vegan and they've actually said they are obsessed with them as well. And it is one of those things, if you're looking for something comforting, if you are looking for some theme park fare, this is the place to come. They used to have the iconic vegan fish and chips. Sadly, this has been removed off the menu, but these nuggets are an incredible replacement. So definitely make sure you stop by here because you will not be disappointed. But let's see what the nuggets are. I'm going to try it without the sauce first, just to see what the nugget is like. That is really, really good. It's super crispy, which is amazing. And they taste just like nuggets. And it's actually one of those things that the only other thing on the menu is fish and chips, which is good, because if they also had normal nuggets, I would be panicking that these were not vegan because they're that realistic. But they are so crunchy and crispy. Let's try it with the tartar sauce. That is always a really, really nice sauce to have. And I'm so glad that they have kept that, even though the fish is no longer here. This is definitely one of the meals that if someone didn't know it was vegan, they'd have no clue. I'm also going to try the chips. These are just your standard Disney chips, but they are the chunky chips, not like shoestring fries. So let's try them. What I really like about having chunky chips is you get all the potato inside. I also think this is a really good portion size. Like 9 nuggets is a good size, and you get lots of chips. So this is going to be like a really good filling meal. And it came to you €12. One thing I would recommend doing is checking the opening hours of these restaurants, because some of them do shut quite early. Some of them at 5 o'clock, some of them at 3 o'clock. So do check that you will be able to visit them during your trip. You're not going to get there and be disappointed because you can't go in. And also do check the app to make sure they are open during your trip as well. And in the number 1 spot is Colonel Hathi's Outpost. This Jungle Book themed restaurant is a standout in Disneyland Paris. Here the vegan option is a lentil dal, and there are also 2 side dishes that are vegan. You can get onion bhajis or vegetable fritters. This meal is outstanding. It is unbelievably delicious. It's really filling. I'm going to say it again, it is packed full of flavour and spices, but it is not spicy. And this is my go-to meal. If I'm thinking I need to go and get something, it's going to be this. I absolutely love that this is a non-traditional theme park dish, and I think this is something Disneyland Paris are doing really well, particularly when it comes to the vegan options. There is so much variety on offer, and this one is just perfection. Oh, that's great. That is super flavourful. Not spicy, but loads of like warming Indian spices. So especially now that we're here in the winter, this is really good. Let's go in for a second bite. So impressed with this. So let's try a bit of the naan bread. Exactly like you would expect naan bread to be. Really, really, really good. And then you can also get these cute little onion bhajis. So I'm very excited. I love an onion bhaji. So let's see what these are like. Now we know the 9 best quick service restaurants in Disneyland Paris for vegans to eat in, I'm also going to let you know the 3 that I would avoid. The first up is Casey's Corner. Now this is a Main Street staple, so it might be a shock that it is on the list. However, the consistency with what you get here is very, very sketchy. Sometimes you will have a lovely chili hot dog. Yes, it contains that amazing chili that you get in Last Chance Cafe. And other times it will be a sloppy mess. It's cold. It's just not good. I think it's because it's one of the most popular restaurants at Disneyland Paris, and it's one of the restaurants that is open the latest. So when a lot of the other quick quick service locations are shut, a lot of people head here. So because of that, the consistency can then get a bit skew with. The hot dog itself is not bad in any way, unless you get a batch which is a bit cold and the chili's like spilling out everywhere, and then it is not an enjoyable experience. So this is always far, far down my list of somewhere to visit when I'm in Disneyland Paris. Next up is Bella Notte restaurant, and this might come as a surprise because this is always talked about as one of the best quick service locations in Disneyland Paris. However, there are no listed vegan options on the menu. Now they do have a pasta Neapolitan, just like Stark Factory, but for some weird reason this one is labelled as vegetarian. Now there is always the chance that it's vegan. I have eaten here before and it was fine, but because they can change suppliers and ingredients, I would always check, because if something is not marked as vegan on the menu, it makes me wary. One of the great things is that the menus at Disneyland Paris do mark which dishes are vegans. They're super easy to find. However, if a dish looks like it may be vegan but it doesn't have that logo, it makes me very, very nervous. So do always check the allergy menu, and this is the reason that I skip over Bella Notte. And the final restaurant I avoid is actually kind of like 3 restaurants, and it's because they all sell burgers. Now, again, it's not that the burgers themselves are a problem, it's just that they are not consistently good. If you go to Cafe Hyperion or Cowboy Cookout Barbecue, you can get a vegan burger which just has traditional ingredients in and is great because it's going to be something that can please everyone. When I've gone to these restaurants quite soon after they've opened, I've always enjoyed these burgers. They hit the spot, they are just so, so good, exactly what you want from a plant-based burger. However, if you go in busier times, later in the day, or in the evenings when Cafe Hyperion is one of the only restaurants open, just like Casey's Corner, the quality goes down quite significantly, and then you can end up with not an enjoyable burger experience. So something that I found is that Hollywood Gardens is much more consistently good and it's a bit more interesting, so that is where I'll go if I want a burger. The other burger location you will find in Disneyland Paris is Au Chalet de la Marinette in Fantasyland, and this does have a slightly different burger. It's labelled as a breaded burger, so it's kind of like a vegan chicken burger. However, this is one of the worst quick service restaurants in Disneyland Paris overall. It doesn't have good reviews from anyone, so again, it's nice that it does have a unique vegan option, but it's not always going to be the best experience. I hope this list of the 9 best quick service locations for vegans in Disneyland Paris and the 3 to skip over has been super, super helpful. If you do want to see my dining reviews, make sure you go to the playlist at the end of this video and check out my website so you can see absolutely everything you can eat right now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.